This is my year. I am finally allowed to have a boyfriend, and I feel like I've been preparing for this my entire 15 years of life. Every rom com, every Brat Pack movie has led me to this moment. So not only am I determined to find love, but it's going to be one of those big spectacles that you see in the movies where your foot pops when you kiss or somebody holds a boombox outside your window. Now, this is also the year I join a competitive musical theater troupe. And yes, that is exactly what it sounds like. So, my partner in this troupe is named Calvin, and he is everything I'm looking for in my leading man. He's new to town. He's tall, like 6'4". He's got these thick Coke bottle Clark Kent glasses. And best of all, given the circumstances, he is straight. So the semester starts, and Calvin and I become pretty good friends. I'm really buoyed by this fact because that's how it starts in every great Molly Ringwald movie. Even when we're on a rehearsal break and some of the other girls are pulling him away, all I have to do is say, "Hey, Calvin, can you come over here and we can run our dance again? You know, the one where you swing me under your legs and pick me up all big and strong?" And the crisis would be averted. So we're getting closer and closer to my 16th birthday. And I feel like this has to be it. You know, the movies taught me that your big magical moments always happen around your milestone events. My birthday is a few days before Halloween. We're going to throw a kick ass party. My aunt's house is basically a mansion, and my mom has even gotten me a DJ. So the morning of the party comes, and I'm running around getting ready. And all of a sudden, I get a text message from Calvin. My heart starts racing and my palms are all sweaty. I open my flip phone. "Hey, can I bring my friend Paige to your party tonight?" My stomach just drops. I'm sorry, who is? And then I remember. Paige is with our rival dance troupe, Dance Fusion. I cannot let this stand. But I think no matter, this is like every movie where there's just kind of stumbling block or conflict that the heroine has to go through. So I steel myself, and then I employ those 5 words that, to this day, still get me out of things that I don't want to do. "Sorry, my mom says no." So the party starts, and Calvin arrives dressed as just tight red lycra, miles and miles of legs. It is the hottest thing I have seen in my 16 years. For my part, I am wearing a gorgeous Renaissance gown that my mother has hand sewn and made me promise not to get dirty. I've winged my eyeliner for the first time in my life. I come parading down the stairs into my aunt's 4-car garage, which is just full of sweaty, sober teenage bodies who are high on just life and birthday cake and the thrill of doing the Rocky Horror time warp in perfect synchronization. The party is a hit. I spend the whole time trying to get Calvin's attention, but he's in the corner with his head buried in his phone. At one point, I get so desperate, I just make direct eye contact with him and just shimmy aggressively, and still nothing is happening. The party continues. We move outside by the pool. I'm standing maybe 10 yards away with my back turned, talking to some of my closest friends. You know, what is it going to take for me to get this guy to pay attention? And that's when it happens. I hear a splash and a shriek. And in that moment, there are so many things that could have gone through my head. Maybe somebody decided to take a swim in late October, feels unlikely. Maybe my aunt's little yippy dog fell in. And instead, what goes through my head is nothing. That's right, absolutely nothing. It's like my lizard brain takes over. It's like that moment in a movie where you zoomed out and you're watching yourself because all of a sudden I am running full tilt at the pool. I cannonball in. My dress is taking on water quickly. I come sputtering up, and in my hands, I am holding a stuffed toy dog. Oh, it's some kind of prop for one of my friend's costumes. My friends are all crowded around the edge of the pool just looking at me. And I think, this is my movie. This is my 16th birthday party. I can rewrite the narrative however I want. This was a rescue mission. I thrust the toy into the air triumphantly. My friends start cheering and laughing. And I think, this is my moment. I made it happen, my movie moment. I look for the one head above the rest. I make eye contact with Calvin. And he slowly just shakes his head. Fuck. So somebody hauls me out of the pool and hands me a towel. I drip dry off. The next day at our 6-hour rehearsal, Calvin and I do not speak a word to each other. Semester goes on. He and I are still kind of friendly, but it's awkward. And you guessed it, he starts dating Paige. Now, they did have a pretty wonderful love story there for a while, which I was happy to play my supporting role in. But even better, 1 year later, I got my first kiss in the middle of the National Gallery of Art, feeling like Sloane from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It may not be how I envisioned, but I did get my perfect movie moment.